Up today, we've got a tree that can give us one of the ingredients in chewing gum, but it doesn't stop there. This tree also grows gum balls. Not these types of gum balls, but these types of gum balls. Less good for chewing. No gum from the wood, though.
Welcome back to the United States of Trees Volume 2, where I'm making a map of the US out of wood from 50 different and interesting native trees. Up today, it's the great state of Georgia, which I'm making out of a piece of wood from the American Sweetgum, Liquid Ambar styriciflua, a large hardwood tree common throughout the southeast and all over the state of Georgia. Back on the map of official state trees, Georgia got one of the most universally adored trees around, the southern live oak, so it feels fitting here in Volume 2 to go with one that's a little more controversial. Now, why is the sweet gum controversial, you ask? Gumballs. These spiky balls that look like something from an H.R. Geiger sketchbook are the tree's seed pods. Composed of dozens of capsules containing 1 to 2 seeds each, these spiny balls ripen and harden, eventually opening to release the seeds within, which are primarily wind dispersed. After this, the spiny husk of the fruit remains, eventually falling to the ground, and from time to time making a lifelong enemy out of anyone who stepped on one while running around barefoot. But if you can look past its balls, there's a lot to appreciate about this tree. It's got these wonderful and distinctive 5-pointed star-shaped leaves that not only look nice, but also turn several gorgeous shades of red in the fall. One of my personal favorite things about it is the way its bark sometimes grow on its new growth twigs and branches, which is in this really cool lateral formation. I don't know, I just think it's neat. They also thrive in urban environments and are fast growing, which has led them to be a popular landscaping and street tree. The American Sweetgum also has a lot of really interesting traditional, indigenous, and modern uses. It gets the name Sweetgum from its gum. The tree's resin, which exudes from its bark when wounded, can be clear, red, or yellow, and has a pleasant smell similar to ambergris.
It smells amazing!
Like the boys' locker room on a hot summer day.
As the gum ages, it solidifies and has many uses. Indigenous people within the tree's range have a long history of using it as a chewing gum to freshen breath and clean teeth, or medicinally to treat wounds, cuts, and sores, or mixed with other substances to make adhesives or for waterproofing. It's often commercially sold as storax and used as flavors, fragrances, and in pharmaceuticals. The tree's much derided seed pods also have some uses as well. There are plenty of traditional ceremonial uses among many tribes native to the region, all the way to people using them to line their indoor planters to prevent cats from, doing cat things to houseplants. There's a recent prevailing belief that the seeds can be used to make a natural Tamiflu substitute, but research has shown that this practice has no basis in traditional indigenous medicine, nor is it backed up by modern science or any medical studies, and is instead just a modern myth. Finally, the wood of this tree is one of the more important commercial hardwoods native to the southeast. Its major drawback is its tendency to warp significantly when drying, but once dry, it's easy to work and really pretty. Sometimes called satin walnut, it's used for all sorts of things: furniture making, interior trim, boxes, flooring, cabinets, and a whole lot more. And just look at our final Georgia map piece here. Honestly, this is one of my favorite yet. The multiple colors and streaks. There's a lot to like in this one, and it's looking right at home up on the board. So tell me, have you ever stepped on a gumball? And as always, let me know which tree and or state I should put up on the map next.